Hello, and welcome to, I don't know, streaming Grow Home. It's a weird, the controls are weird. Even just in the menu. But I believe it's a game about climbing up plants and collecting seeds and stuff. Yeah. It's a weird... Travel by Wi-Fi, that's pretty funny. Weird game. %1 crystals. I mean, the climbing is very basic. Hello. It is a game from about, well, a little over 10 years ago, where you're growing a plant to bring it back up to a spaceship that the robot jumped out of to bring back to Earth or something. It's mostly just a weird climby exploration game that I've never played. I just saw it 10 years ago. And it's slightly funky with how stuff moves. Hello. Grab a cactus without... Yeah, you don't take damage running into stuff. It's odd. I could climb this area if I want to. Wait, can I double jump? No, just weird interactions. And like, unlike a lot of, I would say, games where you climb, you don't actually control the hands all that much. They just kind of go up and forwards. Y, and I can, I guess, float with those, but I can only carry one, maybe? It's interesting. To my understanding, it's not very long, but... And the petals are going to break one by one, I assume? Yes. Can I stow? And I can. Okay. And then in the world Mom, I don't know what Mom stands for. It's probably a robot. Or the name of the ship. Just felt like it would be a fun game to play. It could be... Oop. I'm a robot. It's a very sarcastic robot. Which feels unnecessary. There's probably a specific rhythm to climbing that's fastest. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to climb, so I'll be able to learn that eventually. Oh, and the robot's dead body stays there. Interesting. Weirdly grim. It is a robot, it's a little less so, but... like, it's an interesting casual time to explore. I guess so? Like, the robot's called Bud, but maybe all the different buds are different. Maybe they're not all the same. Maybe there is no consciousness in the robot. I don't know if the world is deep enough. Because, I mean, I say practically, it could be that the robot is controlled by a person, like me, remotely. There could be no personality to the robot. I don't think the game is meant to be deeply invested in whether the robot is alive or not. It has other priorities like climbing and building up a lot of speed down hills. Oh, almost fell in my net. I hear something sparkling. I don't know if that's a crystal. It's pretty straightforward. Like, what was the Foley work behind it? Because I have no idea. Oops, I didn't grab one. I mean, that's believable. Like a simple you know, metal on metal sort of noise. This robot can't climb up a simple slope. Right? Zoom. I can zoom out. That's about the weirdest upgrade I've ever seen. These controls are just weird enough. I grab it? Or do I climb on top of it? Oh, there's a handles. Oh, that's goofy. Yeah, activate additional telerouters to travel via Wi-Fi. And there's a random sheep in a rock slide? It's remarkable how weirdly weird it is. That... Oh, that sheep's getting crushed. Like, it's a very odd sheep. Very pointy legs. I mean, Bud can't be anything but happy. And I also can't look at their face, 'cause it's always facing forward. Okay, what is this sheep? Jumping in this game is very odd, because it seems to build up every jump. But you do want to bunny hop if you're moving horizontally to maximize travel speed. Okay, if I have to drag this sheep over to its buddies, I'm not doing that. A lot of weird stuff so far. And I think I just should start climbing the plant. Huh. I guess there is floating stuff up above. That makes sense. And you can kind of double jump off the ground if you mash enough? It's very weird. Oh, something sparkling behind me. Please, don't make me do this. Ooh, good. They didn't make me remove the rocks. Except for the fact that there's a second sparkly crystal in here. Just get the robot under the rocks. These controls are slightly weird because the robot has momentum or inertia. And it can only run when its feet are facing the correct direction. See, it sounds like there's a sparkling crystal to my left. Just button mash to jump. Do I hear sparkle? I do. Another cave. Same cave, but I missed one. I have to figure out what I want to do after this, 'cause this is not a long game. It's like in a week or two I need to figure out something else, which I could do. This is a sequel to this game that exists. But I think there was something else that I was planning to play. I think I'd probably... No, I just put... I'm gonna... Just for my own sake, I'm basically planning to only play that on Monday. I did get like halfway through and there's not really that much in that game, but I think Worldless, I'd rather wait till it's on like sale. Grab the shoot, hold tight, grow with X. Oh, I can target it. Okay. Ah, but I just have to hit the rocks to give it energy. What is this camera? There's some weirder... Oh, this bounces me? Maybe? Yes. There's some weirder games that I've considered, but only weird in the sense of they're kind of... I'd say the big appeal is people that are good at them. Oops, wrong button. To find a game that I've played or that I enjoy that I've played in a while or has no story. Did Hades 2 ever fully release? Or has it fully released? I don't know. I should check. It might have been fully released when it first released, but I assumed it wasn't. I'm assuming that's a plant making noise and not a giant whale. Certainly sounds like a whale. These butterflies are very funny. Are they intentionally, like, doing stuff that is actually clearly they're messing with you? Like, oh, because that sounds really funny. That's a little bit of a dark joke for a baby to make. Not that it's necessarily viewed as a joke by a baby, but I can't imagine. Yeah. But I mean, babies probably don't know why people react when they're choking. They just know that they do react. Okay, grab on tight. Very odd. Okay, so I'm gonna hit 20. Now I can fly? A while jumping. To fly. That's about the weakest jetpack I've ever seen. There, okay. It's a little more vertical, but nothing else. I've done the first step in the tree climbing process. I've reached the first island. It's not a very good jetpack to start. But it is useful. It's kind of a weird design for a robot, I think. To choose to go with this weird rectangular creature. Obviously, taking it as if it was actually designed. That is not how that's supposed to work. Whatever jumped me there was very odd. It's also funny to think that they're climbing like zero. Their legs don't matter when they're climbing. It's like fully arms, which I think some people do that kind of, but Try placing an item in a telerouter so I can analyze it. Okie dokie. Like a sheep. Can't share if they will not be safe. Prepare to be kidnapped sheep. Prepare to be kidnapped sheep. No running away. Probably go this way first. This way, sheep. Is it? Oh, kids are baby goats, not sheep. So it's not apt. What kind of? Oh, I guess it's supposed to be blinking, but it just looks like light bulbs flickering. The eyes of this sheep. You know what? You want to go this way? Go this way. Have a good fall. Just bounced a little. Can analyze the carrot instead. I didn't push the sheep off. It ran right off. No, the sheep did it to itself. Left stick to navigate, press X to teleport. Maybe the carrot's there. Check the mission report screen. Data bank. I'm not collecting every item. That will be a real pain. Yeah, this game's kind of weird. It only lets you move the cursor with the stick instead of the directional pad. 75,000 recipes for soup, 25,000 for cake, 1 for a brownie. Who puts root vegetables in a brownie? I despair sometimes. That's from 10 years ago. And I believe it's still somewhat accurate with the number of, which like sometimes they can be good substitutes and whatever, but some substitutes probably will just never work. Haha. Oh, this game's weird. Oh, bad idea. Are they like pretending and then laughing after? Or I don't know, do babies laugh or do they giggle? The crystal up ahead. That jetpack is really bad because you're constantly running into walls if you use it anywhere near a wall. It barely even slows your fall. So they've gotten... They're sleepy now. After... not wanting to trick you, they're now tired from all their jokes. Oh, I get it. Bunch of rocks here that if I grab them I fall. Fun. There's another crystal up above me. But it's a... This makes for a very relaxing climbing stuff game instead of like all the games that have been released in the last decade. Including one I think that's just called like a game about climbing. That are all about climbing and falling and having to start from the beginning again. Which are all kind of interesting. Okay, that's where I need to start growing from. Oh, there's the crystal. Whoops. Whoop. Some of this is very odd about how they grab stuff. I guess this is from... When was Octodad? Oh. Just make it... You know, a town. Is it gonna follow the same sort of theming that villages already exist with, or is it going to go for something, or are you gonna go for something different? Yeah, let's go for the one I was aiming at. Andesite? Jetpack gets stuck on stuff a lot. Guess there's probably no villages that have that as a pre-existing theme, right? I just know that the themes they've added a lot more variety to the villages than there used to be in terms of design. Yeah, tiny little houses with almost no room at all. It's very common. Oh! Okay, so there's a hard limit on how far these can grow. Good to know. Oops, wrong button. Ah, the momentum is crazy on these robots. Ooh. Jump. I just want the crystal. Ah, oh, 40 is the next upgrade. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, here we go. The way that the flower completely halts horizontal momentum is pretty silly. Like the only thing I can picture, well, there's sort of two things that I picture with the word walker. There's the walker that I imagine is like a circular thing that goes around a toddler-aged kid with wheels. It's definitely not. I mean, it's not like an elderly walker, right? Like. Step by step, step it forward manually. It's gonna reach. I don't think it's reaching. Yep. Well, it's probably to be expected. These are gonna spin underneath me. And it's a non-issue. Because you just gotta jump quickly. They don't even have time to recognize they were jumped on. This game's momentum is frustrating. It's like a seat with wheels, but are they actually kind of standing up, or is it more just kicking themselves around on like a, I don't know, kind of like a multi-wheeled bike? Okay. Like those kick bikes. I don't know if I ever had a kick bike type thing as a kid. I think I just had a small tricycle. Ah, the offshoots can have offshoots, okay. I see now. right here. Stop moving. Stop moving. You robot. Stand still. Thank you. So, the one extended that way can be extended on a branch that I have. The branch I just sent can connect to a couple. There's a teleporter. Okay. Interesting. Ah. You have no idea where it is, then. Wow. If you can't get the cat's food, you will become the cat's food. Though they're probably more friendly than that. What kind of direction did that start with? That was weird. I hope this reaches. That is remarkably close. Okay. I don't hear any crystals. Back I go. Yeah, I mean, is it... Whether or not it actually occurs, it is a fairly common, like, at least myth about, you know, cats whose... If some of the cats' owners die, they will eat them. I mean, I assume it would has happened just because they are animals, and if they have nothing to eat, they will eat what is available. Now, eating them while they're still alive is probably... Or, I guess while they were initially still alive is probably less likely. Just because of scale. Because I can't imagine most house cats believing they could take down an adult human. Maybe a Maine Coon or something huge could believe that. But like, last resort, deceased, believable. I can't tell if I hear sparkling or not. I'm pretty sure now that I do not. And if I do, oh well, I won't get 100%. I'm not really worried about that. Like, gorillas hate pain more than other animals, or just it is more known in them because one reason or another. Or it's actually noticeable in them. gonna go sharp left. Yeah. But I guess, I mean, I think there's a lot of species that primarily go for, like, shows of strength instead of actually proving it. Like, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but probably a lot of birds. Where do I even want to go? Oh, I need that one there, okay. This game has the craziest momentum. Ooh. Okay, got it. And you're thinking about how they would be like or totally unlike gorillas? Or gorillas totally unrelated? This game requires a lot more focus than I would have thought. Because just keeping the robot not falling off of ledges is a little more work than I expected. Because they get very wibbly wobbly. I mean, I think stuff thousands of years is totally reasonable. Like, stuff not changing at all is probably unlikely over huge spans of time, but like changing to become unrecognizable could be. It could be that they don't change that much. I don't know. I don't know if. I mean, it's for humanity, we don't know. We've been around for, in some manner or another, for a long time. But then there's like, oh, what is and isn't part of the same species and is drawn. For some reason, there was like PBS Eons showed up on YouTube for me, where this whole 7-minute segment about Homo habilis and how its definition versus other things in the genus clade? I don't know what the Homo, whether it's a clade, a genus, I can't remember what category it is. But that and, oh, the other group, whose name I cannot remember. I keep thinking Arthropleuro, but that's very much not correct. But how the distinctions are vague. No. It's not Homo habilis, Homo erectus, none of them. It's, like, oh goodness, I fell. It's a, you know, the group that might be just before or just a step apart from, you know, our group. And I know it starts with the letter A. Okay, this control scheme for this feels weird. I'm used to the inverted vertical is fine. And it feels weird with the horizontal for some reason. Yeah, it was about that and how the distinctions are very the lines where it's drawn are kind of arbitrary because it's all just definitions made by people to make things classifiable. Okay, it's gonna not have audio for a second. Homo habilis and Australopithecus, or like Australopithecines or something. Where it's like, it was talking about how there's like a lot of the defining traits that were used to put Homo habilis in the Homo genus or species or group. No, Hominidae is family, so it's probably, if genus is Homo. Yes, maybe the genus. Like putting it in that genus. How it was defined originally is like isn't unique and a lot of stuff like that. It's like a species changing over millions of years is always kind of complicated. I mean, the broader, like, human layout has been the same for millions of years, I believe. Minor shifts here and there, but the general form, I think, has been reasonably consistent, like different head skull shapes and skull sizes and specifics, and various vestigial features have been more or less vestigial, but I would imagine that assuming, you know, a species evolved in a way that was suited to its environment, it wouldn't necessarily suddenly be different. Find a warble creature. I have not found a warble creature. They think I have, but I have not. Well, it is... Well, I bet... I don't know. The babies are sleepy a lot, and then they're not sleepy all of a sudden. What a frustrating plant. Please. Please reach. Please. No. You have to make it. Okay, good. It felt like it was trying to stop. What is this? Oh, it replaces my other thing for now. Hopefully it lasts forever and I don't have to recharge and it's just better in every way and it's a flat out upgrade. That would be nice. Ooh, no, that's not good. It does not help you catch yourself when you're falling straight down. It is better for gliding, though. It's very frustrating, though. And I dropped the leaf instead of it being stowed automatically. That's great. Seems a lot weirder than I thought it would be. Just check for actual crystals in the area. Yeah, there's a crystal to my left. I think. Yep. Nothing else? Excellent. Ah. I mean, you don't have to start over. Unlike, I don't actually know the name of the Sisyphus rock game. This looks like a plant. Gonna launch me straight up? Or is it gonna dissolve me in acid? One way to find out. Yep, launch me straight up. It like in terms of, you know, Sisyphean games, it does really feel like a light version of all those, like, what the first one that I know of would have been, oh, Getting Over It. In terms of games that are built around you climb and you fall and you climb and you fall and you have to come to terms with the fact that that's a snake. Oh no, that's a trap. Not a snake. I'm not going to take the risks. I haven't actually gotten the teleporter here. Or this is, like, it gives you teleporters to get back up in ways that aren't, kind of menu gated. This is what Chained Together, much more recent. Oh, welcome back. Oh yeah, way better jetpack. Saves make it less of a task. Oh. I didn't expect to fall down a hole there. And like one of those falling games released not that long ago that technically had rewinds. That was a menu-based system. Okay, there's definitely one in that pile of rocks that I left. Where are you, rocks? It's not in the rocks. Or I'm going crazy. Yeah, the slight audio is frustrating. It's audible, but barely. I still haven't, well, because I don't actually, I play World once a week, but I haven't seen any 8-star monsters. Are they actually? Yeah, that's what I would have figured, honestly. Which, I mean, it's not exactly surprising, given that that's kind of all that the star ratings mean at that point, but maybe. When you're using telerouters, make sure there's no flies on you. It gets complicated, referencing, I guess, The Fly. That's what I want. Do they... I mean, 8-star monsters should... Do they have better, like, Ardian weapon drops or something? Or did they already give the highest tier? It's like numerically harder plus giving better. Yeah, okay. That's at least like, I think that gives a better like purpose in farming them, kind of. It's like you hunt them, they're harder, maybe harder in a boring way, but they at least don't drop nearly worthless components. It's at least like something. Why they would have a lower tier of those instead of them all being that from the beginning, I don't know. Feels a little goofy. This is rough. I'm trying to precisely do that. I saw a crystal in this here forest. And I have no idea where it was. Okay, didn't fall that time. Oh, there's a crystal down there. And one even further down. Oh, and there goes my glide leaf. And I can recover it, good. Okay. Away we go. Okay, that was not what I wanted. I guess I can teleport her. Okay, this doesn't turn the best. Perfect. Danger. Oh. Down we go. I actually see 2 crystals. 3 crystals, okay. Good thing I came back down. Were these crystals here before? Oh, okay. I'm surprised that I missed these ones that are really obvious, but I'm also not surprised at all. Sure, pleasantly soothing or completely annoying for crystals. I've retuned your radio to help you find them. They've made it easier to hear them, hopefully. That's nice. It's a very weird game. Like the way this leaf is set up to be controlled. Oh, yeah, bottom right. Cool. No, my leaf. Oh, I guess I get a new one. I pressed the button. And I'm gonna die. Hey, the robot has teeth. I don't think... Wait, does he only have bottom teeth? He only has bottom teeth. It's kind of even weirder. I think I followed my death actually again right now. Because... Oh, it's directional. Okay. Very weird. Somewhere in the middle here. I guess I can look through the walls. Oh, it's in a cave. But the audio doesn't account for the fact that it's through a wall, I think. And if it's not through a cave, then it's on the other side of... the underside of the entire island. What a funny little game. Just the weirdest. This would have been post Skyrim, I think. So being able to climb up sheer cliffs by just spamming jump actually would not have been necessarily surprising. Or that out of place. This robot cannot control its motion. It just loses itself sliding down hills like this. Is the sheep gonna run off the cliff? No, it's careful enough this time. Oh yeah. Positive kind of busy or just... Whoop. Necessary kind of busy? 'Cause I think there's two different sort of feelings to that, to busyness. This is where it was. And I die again. The control when skydiving is non-existent. Well. Yeah, making a mess, polluting the ocean. I guess I should find one of these and just grab a flower. Much safer. Ooh, very spiky. Interesting. I mean, this is what I'm actually looking for, these crystals. So what happens if I grab one of these? Do they shoot me and I die? These look like they should be bad, but they aren't. Okay. Nice. And safe. There should be a crystal over this way. Just grab the crystal. Jetpack is a bit nonsensical. It kind of just makes the robot move faster in whichever direction it's already moving. Doesn't really spin much. Doesn't push upwards. There's a weird green creature. That's weird. It's like a snake, or is it just a rock worm? Oh, they stand up. They're weird caterpillars. Like glowworms, probably more accurate. Figured it would do something. Bowls made of rocks. Are they gonna charge me? Nope. What a weird creature. Feels more like it's some sort of minotaur. Why? Why does it have a ring in its nose? I know that, you know, being referencing cows and bulls and stuff, but is that what it's directing me towards? No. Okay, that's what I grabbed accidentally. What a weird... It's just interestingly weird. Oh, there's the crystal. The weird elements of stand. Oh, I never saw that. I could have seen it, but I never saw the dodo, which is not what they're called. But they're clearly inspired by dodos. Just climb, please. Climb, Mr. Robot. Or Mrs. Robot. I mean, Bud. Could be either. Even better jetpack. You have now completed aerial mobility. That's rocket pack, not jetpack, but... I'm assuming this is not going to be a good place to fall. Yep. Oh, I got there in a different approach, but... I could have gotten here the intended way. It can't spin quite as much as I wish it could. That's incredibly finicky. Okay, no forward momentum. Makes sense. Oh. Welcome back. Oh. I think I've spent long enough collecting crystals. Even if I know there's a crystal nearby. Okay, I don't like that I got bounced straight away from the plant. This game controls are weird sometimes. Do they need another collar? Or just style? I don't know how. 'Cause for me, it's like dog collars. Basically, there's a dog collars, at least as far as I've ever seen, always have like a tag with a name on it. Do cat collars generally not have that sort of thing? Actually, what purpose does a cat collar serve if it doesn't have a name on it? Like a dog collar, you use it to walk outside, and if there's a leash to let them out by themselves in like a backyard, front yard type deal. Like a lot of the time cats don't go outside. Does it help to grab them? Would that leaf over there launch me into the sky if I climbed onto it? Okay. Too much momentum. Please just stop moving, robot. Or just go the other way. Just climb properly, robot. Climb properly, robot. You are very bad at climbing, robot. Why can't you climb this last step? Okay, no, this is definitely not a catapult. Oh, there it is. And I died. And I get launched into orbit. I'm not dead. My entire body got torn apart. But I was not dead until I was in space. Weird. You've never... I've never had a cat. So I don't know about that sort of personality. 'Cause every dog my family ever had was, the collars were basically just so they wouldn't, you know, run away. I mean, every living creature has its own preferences. Okay, let's see if I can get to the wintry looking island. And I lost my leaf somehow. Because the leaf clipped the surface. say abandon the glide leaf. The glide leaf is very frustrating. Way better in a lot of ways, but it's very frustrating. Yeah, reclimbing the tree is not the most fun part of this game. What happens if... Okay, that's what happens. Just ignore it. Oh, these are like Venus flytraps combined with oysters or clams or that type of thing. No pearl inside. It also doesn't make sense that the robot dives there, but gameplay. The metal robot getting crushed by a fairly loose, low amount of pressure from a plant. Which I don't think actually makes sense in any world. Crazy. Okay, so that looks like the next green energy source. This robot does not know how to stop moving. That didn't trigger the jump leaf. That's annoying. Okay, ready to jump. Okay. That's the nearest one. Do I have... I do have a better plant up above. Much easier to connect to where I'm going. There's little flowers on the root. It's not a root, it's a vine, probably. I should just invert the controls. It's not a control scheme that's totally foreign, but for some reason the vertical and horizontal combined feel weird. No. Camera? I bet that will invert both sets of controls, and that will be worse than as it is now, but... It's actually... Okay, it's not even that the controls are weird, it's that... the controls are really slow to react, which is intentional. But that's what actually makes it feel so bad. I bet taking that launch will kill me. Maybe it's able to be taken cautiously, but... I'm not gonna try it. Okay. That connection can be made right here. It might be Saturday. Why is it going right instead of left? Yeah, its controls are just bad. Because I think last week I was considering playing something else instead of Monster Hunter, but if I play Monster Hunter, it will be on Saturday. I think on Saturday I had an idea of what I could play instead, but I don't remember what that idea even was anymore. Maybe the controls go back to where they were. I guess these trees live off of this. Shh. Torture? Oh, those bounce. Okay. I imagine the only thing that can occur if you make a world called that is exactly that. Actually, do any of these have flowers? No. Bit of an annoying reclimb, but it's fine. Grab it. Thank you. Look at the map. I'm almost halfway to the oh, I'm 2/3 of the way to the star plant, halfway to the ship. Yeah, it's not high enough. And it's rarely gonna work. What the best sort of wording is. Do you miss the internet? This robot ship misses the internet. Man, I wonder what the best wording for, you know, multiplayer sort of, hey, be nice would actually be. Okay, so I definitely need to go land over there, because it's important. I also need to connect to that. It doesn't look like there's anything growing beyond this level. It's a fairly small planet, I think. Given that it's already kind of in the, I don't know, outer atmosphere. You can already see the curvature very clearly at only 1350 meters. But maybe you can actually already see that. No, that's a mistake, but it's fine. I don't think even on an airplane I've ever been this, that I've seen that I've ever seen it be this sort of visual. What is this creature? The sheep. Okie dokie. It's pretty cool though. Like it does get that you've climbed a long way feel. I can probably just go directly there without too much issue. Here we go. Oh, I don't know what I jumped off of there. I don't know if that boost made any sense. I can try launching myself from here now that I have a teleporter. I'll get a glider. Because my flower's about to break, so even a bad glider's better than a broken flower. Well, it isn't really, because you can't kill your momentum in the silliest way possible, but... Oh wait, no, but I need the flower to kill my momentum from the launch. This game is very weird. With how your legs clip into stuff and slow you down. Oh. And you can't actually grip on. Oh, I give up. Not worth it. Better jetpack really helps at this stage. I think there's a platform either up or down. Up. Okay, perfect. Okay. This game is sometimes incredibly frustrating. Because that grab took way longer than it feels like it should have taken. Oh, that's a weird noise. Like a robot breaking down. New teleporter to return to if everything goes wrong. Okay, that's bad. I think the glider leaf is bad. The only advantage is that it doesn't break. But it doesn't unreasonably kill your momentum, so you can't use it to save yourself if you're about to fall. You know what? This is probably a lot faster to climb with. And a whole lot less frustrating. Okay. Robot, learn how to stand. Okay. Stand still here? Nope, they don't know how to stand. Right here. Good. So, the green surface there and one over there. Go for the one on the left first. Because it seems closer. Ah. Wearing a suit for the middle school? Or there's different, like they're having a grade 8th grade graduation. Oh, we're very close. Nice. It's the different times when things are graduations are done are very variable. Like, I think my 6th grade class did a sort of graduation-y thing. But my 8th grade didn't, because it was a totally different context. Oh, there goes the glide thing, so if I fall, I die. I could save myself with a jetpack, maybe. Like, the 6th grade was the end of the school. I mean, the 8th grade is also the end of any school. It's just kind of interesting, because apparently people can also do, like, kindergarten-y graduations. That's a terrible drive. I'm lost. I thought I knew where the green thing that I was trying to get to was, but I did not. It's over there. Not at all where I thought it was. No, please no fall. Thank you. Okay. Wait, is gravity lower? No. Oh, it might be. Probably not. Okay, so I'm trying to go. Okay. That was a waste. And it's still shaking my controller. still says press to grow because it didn't grow enough for it to actually recognize that it can't grow. Challenging. What was that? Beautiful, I get that star seed. I'm assuming we have to get it into the ship proper. I'm holding right trigger, so you should grab. Yep. 2,000 meters. 2 kilometers, or 1.25 miles? Because about a mile is 1.6 kilometers about. So 400 meters would be a quarter of a mile. I have, and I got very annoyed at the controls trying to go through a series of wet tunnels where you're pressured by drowning, and I quit because it was very frustrating to play. Because walls were weirdly sticky while swimming, but you had to fit through narrow gaps and it was really annoying. Up until there it was kind of cool, but given that it's not a game built around having bad controls, it just felt kind of bad in that one exploration segment. Okay, rocket jump. Why did you let go? Probably because I let go of the button. Okay, so I have to get one of these maybe into the ship. Hopefully only one. Where is the... there it is. In goes the starseed. Missed. Starseed's in. Mission complete. Now they want me to push this button. Processing. Fireworks made out of those. That's funny. I'm playing Grow Home. And I am Bud. Or, yeah, I think the robot's name is Bud. That was really loud. Mission step. That's really loud. I'm gonna have to turn this down a little. But it's basically... That didn't turn it down much for me, but that's fine. It's basically just your robot whose job is to retrieve a starseed to send it back to Earth. Like, there's not a super deep story. Yeah, like, it's louder than the entire game was. Like, I don't know why they pumped the volume up just for that. Or did this to the game. It's very a decade ago. I don't know if it's broken or not. Because it sounds like the computer in the game is doing something that I'm supposed to be reading and looking at. Oh, it just paused for some reason. Weird. I'm gonna say no, I'm not gonna collect 8 more star seeds. But they're gonna say that I selected no. Okay, good. Yep. I mean, technically I could do that. Yeah, now it's normal again, like... This game is weird. But yeah. Like, it was an oh, I don't have anything to catch, whatever, else just fall to my death. Like, it was interesting, the whole process of growing this tree. Like, there's a lot of steps along the way. The controls are sort of intentionally a little bit weird. But it was fun. And honestly, there's more I can do, but I can be honest, I don't think I would really enjoy spending the time necessary to collect all these seeds, because climbing up once was fun. Doing it all over again while looking for a bunch of random star seeds would not be very fun. It's just like, oh, go back down and locate these. Yeah. They're a weird robot. Yeah. It actually really plays into how it is controlled. Like, it makes it very awkward. Like they can't stand on any kind of slope because they just keep shifting. Wow, the slope is fine apparently. It makes for a very awkward time. But yeah, the actual, I'm gonna call it the main story. Technically I haven't beaten it. Well, I mean, I wish I could. They would look really funny if they did. Oh, what's the closest to that I could get? Yeah, I get what you mean. But their head can spin 180 degrees. Oh no, 360 actually. The 180s is just the most important part of it. That's funny. Their body will, if you're just turning around, their body goes in the opposite direction of their head. Oh, the sheep, I think. The sheep with sharp legs. They are pretty creepy. Oh no. Momentum. They're pretty funny looking. Ooh. They don't like being kidnapped and analyzed by this teleporter. It's a meep, it's not a sheep. It's not really fair to keep pets on the spaceship, otherwise we'd be taking this one home. We'd be feeding it and cleaning up after it. Yeah, there's a bunch of collectible stuff in this, which is kind of... It's interesting. But just let go of the sheep. I guess it's stuck in the teleporter forever now. Okay, well, it'll live its life there. And these butterflies aren't actually flapping. They're just spinning through the air, I think. Like, probably the easiest way to simulate a flapping creature I've ever seen. Because I'm fairly confident they are just spinning. Or just flickering in and out of existence. I don't know. They look... Oh, maybe they are flapping. It's hard to tell because they clip through the walls, but... They're really quite... It's a funny game. But... Again, sadly I should probably... I've beaten it now. And I'll probably stop. Oh, no. Because even if technically I haven't beaten it, I'm not climbing this whole thing again. At least not today. Yeah. Great at climbing sheer faces. And I guess before I go, I can say, I don't know. The limits of my knowledge of Dragon Ball is the names of characters and that they all shoot energy at each other and fly. And that friendship is the ultimate power. Probably. I'm pretty sure in the end of basically every story, Goku wins. And I assume they get a lot of their power from being enthusiastic. And if they... Ooh, there's a crystal. Ah. So I guess not even the power of friends and enthusiasm can win against the MacGuffin. What is with the physics in this game? I just rocketed, but like, not with my rockets. Well, I guess I'll end on a death. Oh, the robot didn't die. I'm surprised. I thought I was gonna fall to my death. Does he not take fall damage? Oh no, he does. I mean, I do play it occasionally. Master Plan Foiler plays it and talks about it occasionally. Like, this momentum. But yeah. Wish the altitude loss would stop warning me. But yes, I'm probably going to stop right about here. Yeah, there's a free fall over 1,000 meters and survive achievement, so I felt like doing that before I stopped. But yeah. Oh yeah, you can't actually make the robot face you consistently by removing the camera because they turn. Yeah, I will stop here today. Have a nice night, day, etc. No idea why the jetpack is shaking. Bye bye. The physics in this game is very weird.